Developing this morning, Aurora police are now investigating two separate stabbings within just hours of each other and looking into it to see if there are any possible connections or not. The first one happened on Moline Street, just north of Colfax Sunday morning. The second happened just a few blocks away on Peoria Street, south of Colfax. Both men died at the scene. Police have not said anything about a suspect.
We do want to take a closer look at the big picture for some context here when it comes to safety in Aurora and then all across the Denver metro area. And we've got a closer look at those crime trends in the area.
That's right. Denver7's Allie Jinnerjohn is live out there in Aurora. Allie, you have been digging through the publicly available data. What do you see?
Well, this morning I went to our website, Denver7.com, and I just typed in the word stab into our search bar and started sifting through all the stories we've reported on since the start of the year. Now, I found 8 separate stories, most of them within the Denver metro area. 12 people and at least 5 deaths. That does include the 2 deadly stabbings Aurora police told us about yesterday, reiterating all of those numbers are related to stabbings. But listen to this. I've been speaking frequently to a criminology professor at the University of Denver. He teaches classes that focus specifically on homicides in Colorado. And he says right now, nationwide, we're seeing one of the steepest drops in homicides in history. And he used Denver, where the university is, to show me some of that research.
But Denver saw an uptick that had happened just before the pandemic started, and then things leveled off and came back down. And just like the rest of the country, the homicide rate in Denver shot up sharply in 2020, 2021, and then peaked in 2022. And the increase was significant. It was a very large increase. The good news is in the years since then, the homicide rate has dropped sharply. And so things are definitely trending in the right direction. But these sorts of 1 and 2 year trends are not easy to interpret.
Now, I took a look at Aurora's data specifically to see what's happening this year. This is all tracked by the Aurora Police Department. In data published Thursday, they report 14 murders. That does not include Sunday's 2 deadly stabbings. Last year at this time, the city reported 18. In September of 2022, around the time Campbell reports that nationwide peak, Aurora police reported 30 murders with about 3 months left in the year. It was a really intriguing conversation. I actually first met Professor Campbell on a day where I was just out in the community speaking to as many people as possible. And he was telling me that he felt there was a misconception around crime across our state. So I asked him to get in front of the camera. We did an interview there and he really broke down the research you just saw. So if you have any questions about this story or other stories with questions that you want me to look into, you see this QR code on your screen. Scan it. It'll take you to my email and you can get a hold of me. Live in Aurora, Allie Jinnerjohn, Denver7.